and welcome back to
Inspired to Game. I'm Sean.
And I'm Lola. If you enjoy what you see here, please support our channel by subscribing down below.
And if you've already subscribed, thank you very much. And hey, Mikey, they like us.
Today we are talking about a new game upcoming to Kickstarter in the middle of April. It is called Tactigon. This is a 2-player strategy game that runs 10 to 15 minutes. It is easy to learn and intuitive to play.
So it's made up of 4 different pieces, each of them moving an amount that is equal to their sides. For example, a circle moves 1 space, a triangle moves 3, a square moves 4, and the pentagon can move 5. As for the power of each piece, a circle can capture any other piece, a triangle can capture another triangle, square, or pentagon, but if it captures a circle, it annihilates both pieces. A square can't capture a circle. If it captures a triangle, they're both annihilated, but it can capture another square or the pentagon, and the pentagon can only capture another pentagon.
And to win, you must either capture your opponent's pentagon or have 1 piece on both of the opposing yellow hexagons at the end of your opponent's turn. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So one thing I want to start with before we get into our review is the components you see here are a prototype. These are 3D printed pieces and are not representative of the final quality of the game. But the pieces are really nice. We love the design. So each of these different shapes is artistic. Like they could have just done a circle and a plain square or a plain triangle, but they're all unique and have personality and are really quite nicely designed. So it is aesthetically pleasing. And one of my favorite things about this game is the 2 ways to win. So you're not just chasing that pentagon around the board endlessly. There's the 2 spots to hold too. And very often, that's actually the easier way to pull off a win. But you might be focused on that and not even notice your partner come in and swoop up your pentagon when you're not looking.
So yeah, it is one of the best parts is it's misdirection. You can kind of go, oh, look at this, I'm going to go take and sit in those yellow squares. What are you going to do about it? And as soon as they move a piece to capture you off of one of those hexagons, then that opens up a path for you to take one of your longer range pieces to jump over there and take out their pentagon. It
makes for a lot of varied strategy. And I played this with Sean, and I also played it with my youngest, who is 10, and my eldest, who is 19. And one thing I thought was really fun was playing it with each different mind plays completely different because there's so many options, there's so many approaches, whether you're willy-nilly just doing whatever or whether you have focused, concentrated strategy about it. There's lots of different ways to play, and it makes it for a very interesting game. One of my favorite things as well about this is I am fascinated by the diametrically opposed power of the pieces. So you have the circles that can hardly move at all. They remind you of a pawn in chess, but yet they're the most powerful piece on the board. And that goes up reverse all the way to the pentagon, which has the 5 movements, so they can move a huge amount, but they're the least powerful that can only take out a fellow pentagon. And that's really fascinating to me, that balance of the power of movement versus the power of capture.
As well as there are a couple advanced rules that make the golden hexagons a little bit more important. They're not just some place where you can camp. If you actually move from there, you move an extra space as well. Another advanced rule that makes the square pieces just a little bit more powerful for movement.
And obviously this has a similar feel to it to chess, but yet it's so different and it's so easy, and that's one thing that makes it really accessible to everybody, because you don't have to learn all these nonsensical, in a way, patterns of different pieces. So say for a child, it's easy for them to pick up, and it's also a quick play.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but it is, it's not like chess where you have to remember that the knight moves in an L. It's all right there in the piece. It's a circle. It's got 1 side. It moves 1 space. It's a square. It's got 4 sides. It moves 4 spaces. Done.
Yeah. So if you like strategy games, this might be a campaign you want to check out mid-April. I really have a lot of fun with this game. It's easy to pull out, it's easy to play with just about anybody, and it makes you think. It's creative and innovative. So check it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoy our content, please check out some more of it and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you so much, and happy gaming, folks.